What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, and we're back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know, that's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And we're going to start this off with Cassie and Diddy, and it's over. Settlement, undisclosed amount. Cassie and Diddy has decided to settle this. Now, if you were on my live last night, you would definitely you heard me talk about the settlement. Tonight, I'm going to do a live where we're going to break down the settlement. And, you know, a lot of people was disappointed in Cassie. But what did I tell y'all? I said Cassie allegedly is having financial issues. Right? I told y'all that her and her husband marriage was on the rocks going back close to a year ago. They're on the rocks because Cassie can no longer, she went for love. She went for love instead of money. So she left Diddy. She got with this guy for love. But you see, also marriage takes money. And especially when you're used to living a type of life Cassie was living. So we're going to go over the whole entire thing. There's a settlement for an undisclosed amount. She cannot mention it anymore. He cannot mention it anymore. So we're never going to know how much the amount is. But I get a pretty good idea, so I'll let y'all know on tonight's live. So Cassie and Diddy has settled. There's some. Let me know down below what you think. You a little disappointed in Cassie that she took the money after doing all that talking about people who's getting paid off and this, that, and the other. Then she takes a payoff. So let me know down in the comments what you think about that. Moving on to Nika, the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. She's dropping some dates in some places. I don't even know she's dropping dates. She was dropping some cities that she's going to be appearing at, what she's going to be touring at, and she's allowing you to RSVP. You know, there when she comes to your city. I saw Toronto on there. I seen all the big cities, Miami. So y'all make sure if you're out there and you plan on seeing Nicki Minaj when she comes to your city, you better go out there and RSVP. Let's take a look at some of the cities that she has down here. So yesterday, she made it so you can RSVP. Now, let's see here. And her new picture that she's taken, I guess, for for this album cover. Wow. She looks amazing. So this was from Alex Effin. He said, today, Taylor.com, we were fortunate to work with the incredible Nicki Minaj and her team around the announced the Pink Friday 2 tour. Nicki, being the superstar she is, drove the single most site traffic we've ever seen at once, which subsequently overloaded our servers for about 15 minutes. We've now increased our server capacity by 3 times. The site is running smoothly, and Nicki got hundreds of thousands of fans sign up in just the first hour. We want to thank Nicki and her team for trusting in us. Okay, so I guess that's the site that she used for the VIPs or the RSVPs or what have you. So she's not really giving dates, right? She's not really giving dates, but she it says here on Onika Promotions that Pink Friday 2 tour has now surpassed 500,000 RSVPs in the first 24 hours. So if you go to Nicki Minaj, NickiMinajOfficial.com, you go to your city. It says choose a date. You'll be notified when tickets info drop. So you have to go to your city, where it's Boston, it's Brooklyn, it's Charlotte, Columbus, Ohio, everywhere. She's got even Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. rally, all the cities that she's going to. So, and she's also got Paris, France. So, London, Birmingham. Looks like it's going to be a nice tour. Y'all make sure y'all go RSVP. So, for when the Queen comes to your city. We are now moving on. We're going to close it out with Pardison Fontaine. He has responded to Megan Thee Stallion. Remember in her song Cobra, she put in a line about, she called him cheating and, getting his D sucked in the place she lays her head in or the place she's sleeping. Well, he took that as she was talking about him, even though she never said his name. But when people said she was talking about Pardison, she didn't come out and say, "Oh no, we want to talk about him." So, as they always say, silence is consent. So he has responded back with a song, "The THEE Person." So we're gonna listen to it, and we're gonna give you our review on it and break down the lyrics. Yeah, Megan, you need to respond. Listen, the Megan Thee Stallion fans, I love the hotties. And, I like Megan. I'm not a Megan Thee Stallion fan. I've never been. But, I'm a fan of Megan's work ethic. I'm a fan of her performance and the way, she perfected her craft. I'm a fan of that. I'm also a fan of rap, and this is rap. Megan said one line about him, or people thought it was about him, and he's now taking it as you were talking about him. He responded back with a 4-minute and 39-second song. The entire song's about you. Is he spilling some tea? Is he being, Is he being a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Is he being a little unnecessary? Is he being a little bitter? Yeah. But he did have a right to respond back if he took that or what she said was directed at him. And he's spilling it. He's going to, whether it's true or not, it's kind of like what Remy was doing in Sheetha. Remy was playing on the narrative that people were talking about. Fake ass, ghost writers. How many people were saying, Nicki hasn't had a hit since Safari, since Safari left. She was, now all of a sudden she's back with Drake and Wayne right after the Meek thing. All those narratives everyone was playing on, Remy makes sure she mentioned in Sheetha. And Pardison Fontaine doing the exact same thing in here. Her body count. Somebody mentioned she was fucking for tracks. He mentions now she was having sex with a DJ. They're saying how she's always needs sympathy and be a victim. He mentions that. He's playing on all of that. So whether it's true or not, the people that have created those narratives, they're going to believe it. They're going to believe it. That's what the Megan Thee Stallion fans don't seem to understand. Whether he's 100% telling the truth about it, we'll probably never know. But whether he's 100% telling the truth or not, the people that have already started this narrative, they're going to believe it. They're going to say, see, what did we tell you? We told you she was getting lipo. Where it might just be he sees everyone else saying that and he knows that'll hurt her. See, that's the whole thing about diss records. You're going to say stuff that you know is going to bother them. That's why Remy brought up ghostwriting, because she knows that bothers Nicki. That's why he'll bring up the lipo, because remember, that was Megan's thing. She's natural. She's not like these other girls. She's natural. So he knows bringing that up will hurt her. I'd say she needs to respond back. Man, the record is pretty solid to me. Pretty solid to me. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about the record. I think it's pretty solid. The nigga can obviously write. He's a great writer, but I just don't like his flow, because he always sounds like he's talking on the phone. He don't really have a flow to him. But the lyrics in the song, I see nothing wrong with it. And I think Megan Thee Stallion needs to respond back. You can't just let this go. You said, until one of y'all say my name, I can't acknowledge you. Well, this nigga said your name mad times. He got pretty much your name in the title. So, Let me know what y'all think down below. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.